The impact of COVID on the upcoming election for London Mayor is continuing to cause chaos, with confusion over the rules on campaigning and even if it's allowed at all. Independent candidate Brian Rose, who launched a digital battle bus, which he claims is the most COVID-safe out there, was even arrested for breaching lockdown rules.
How are you?
Hey, I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah.
Can I have a quick chat with you?
Yeah, definitely.
Our understanding is that right now campaigning is allowed under the...
I'm afraid not, sir. I'm afraid it isn't.
Rose and his team members were fined £200 each by City of London police after reportedly being told campaigning is not a necessary reason to leave your house. Last Friday, the group were filming a campaign video to mark the beginning of a 15-day tour of London boroughs. The bookies have placed former banker second in line to win after the current Labour Mayor, Sadiq Khan. However, other parties have claimed their campaigning is allowed. Lib Dem leader Ed Davey defended supporters posting leaflets through letterboxes, claiming it was both COVID-safe and such volunteers were exempt. The election is due on May the 6th. The City of London police say that anyone canvassing can expect them to enforce COVID legislation, including issuing fines. But Brian Rose himself told us it's an unfair battle.
I was campaigning with a digital battle bus. I was actually just south of the river. I was walking down the street, speaking into my phone, recording a video, and I was surrounded by 10 City of London police officers that came in 5 police vans, and they stopped me, detained me, fined me, and then banned me from campaigning. And we think it's against the spirit of democracy to criminalize the act of campaigning, especially before an election. And the current mayor of London has been unelected for the past year, and we believe that elections must take place and Londoners have to know their options. So we've been back out on the road after we wrote a 5-page legal draft, sent it to the commissioners, and we've been out there digitally interacting with the citizens of every single borough.
I suppose you could argue there's a lot of confusion over this because the Lib Dems, for instance, they insist that leafleting is allowed during lockdown.
I think we're all frustrated, and I said this to the police officers, and I just want to say I do respect the police. They have a difficult job, but I said this feels political. And if you look at the mayor's Twitter feed right now, he's out there in the public campaigning, and I think all parties have felt frustrated by these restrictions that don't seem to be fair for elections coming up on May 6th. So yes, the Lib Dems have talked about leafleting. We're actually, we have a completely COVID-secure way of campaigning ourselves digitally in this bus. We've been through 32 boroughs, traveled 1,000 miles over the last 13 days, and had 2.8 million interactions with people. So we think we have a solution that works for everyone, but we encourage all parties to be able to campaign right now because we need elections to go ahead on May 6th.